Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. So it's Sunday the 10th of October. I think this is day 5 in my run build project. So I thought I'd give you an update as to where we are with it. And you might just be able to see a change in plan over my left shoulder here. Because originally I had thought that I would put the coop, the sort of sleeping and laying area, although the two girls that are going to be in here don't lay, but put that area, the coop, inside the shed. So just have a pop hole between the run and the shed and that would be fine. But I had a change of heart and decided that I would make a coop that would be integral to the run. And the reason I did that, the main reason is that the plan, as I probably keep harping on about, is to move in the spring if we can, and when I take the run with me, if I had the coop in the shed, then I wouldn't have a coop to have the girls in wherever I relocate the run to. So I thought, well, I may as well bite the bullet now, build the coop, make it part of this. I've raised it off the ground so they've still got the area with underneath it, so they're not losing any run area. And it is an interesting exercise doing the build, just to see if I could do it really. So let me show you where we are, status this morning of the run and the coop, and tell you a little bit about what I hope to achieve today. So the run now has another panel of weld mesh in the lower part of this area, and I think the rest is probably much like you've seen it. I've not done much else to it because I've been working on the coop. So let me show you what the coop looks like. Now the coop is going to be in the run and it's underneath it will be underneath the roof, so it's not going to get rained on, and that's important because I don't have a waterproof roof on it. I've just got some cladding on there which keeps will keep the temperatures in, if you like, and there's some ventilation at the back, but it wouldn't keep any a lot of rain or a lot of rain out if it was didn't have a roof on top of it. So that's the thing to bear in mind. But it is a nice solid coop. I've got the automatic door to fit yet, and if I go around the back, ducking so I don't hit my head. Hello girls. Oh, and there's Ollie. And at the back here you can see the door that's still to be fitted and just tidied up at the back. And then we have this area here that will be ventilation. Now we've got the door to the coop, and I'm also going to have a door to the run here so that we can check and get access to the coop when necessary. So we'll just be able to open the run door and then open the coop door. The run door isn't going to be full height, it'll just be to about, start about there, so that we can just get into the coop but nothing can sneak down underneath into the run. Now I'm very proud of this coop. Never built anything like it before, I have to say. And they say pride comes before a fall. So I posted this in a couple of groups and said, look, I've built this coop. And the eagle-eyed joiners among them said, oh, but you put the cladding on upside down. Which indeed I have. Cladding has, and if I just go to the side here, this is just a random piece, but if you see, this cladding has a pointy bit at the bottom and it has a little groove at the top. So what I did was I had the pointy bit at the bottom, and then you just put another one on top, another one on top, and each of the pointy bits fits into the groove. I'm sure there's technical terms for it. And it looks great and it fits great and it's not drafty or anything, but if this was out getting rained on, the rain would come down, and instead of coming down and just having a smooth way of escaping, it could potentially get in here because the cladding's upside down. But you know, I could take it all off. Am I going to take it all off? Am I? Heck is like. This is a coupe that's always going to be under cover, so it's fit for purpose. It's fine. It is, yeah. I'm still really pleased with it. I have to say, it did take the wind down my sails a little bit, because I was like, look, never done anything like this in my life before. I am so happy, and I am so happy. And then someone went, oh, your cladding's upside down, by the way. I was like, oh, sugar. And it's not that I didn't watch videos. I watched a video, and it was a slightly different kind of cladding, and I think that's what the problem was, because his had a little U shape here, rather than mine, which just has this edge here. So I think the little U shape, and maybe it didn't, I don't know. Anyway, he did his a big shed, and it was did it from the ground up, and he fitted it this way. And the only difference is that, as I say, he had a little U shape there rather than me not. So anyway, that's what I get. I thought he looked like he knew what he was doing. Yeah, but it's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. It does not detract from the robustness, the security, the coziness, if you like, of this coupe. It's just now that I've pointed out to everyone will go, oh look, the cladding's upside down. But I just wanted to mention it because, one, some of you may go, oh, look at her, hark at her, think she knows what she's doing and the cladding's upside down. But also, you know, learn from my mistake if you're going to do this. I am not a joiner. I have not been trained at all. I'm relying on common sense and what I see on YouTube, etc. So yeah, I'm going to try not to talk about it. It's annoying me, as you can tell. I'm going to try not to talk about it again, but I just wanted to point the obvious out to you while I was showing you my lovely coupe. So all that aside, it's getting a bit breezy, but it's not going to rain today, which is good. Today is the day I want to get the roof on the run and do as much else as I can do. So that's going to be my first stage today. I've got some weld mesh, and it's actually not this. It's not as small hole as this. I think it's double the hole size. And I'm going to use that to put onto the roof before I then put on the polycarbonate. Get this thing rain protected, watertight, and then I can work on the rest of the run. I'm told it's not going to rain. It feels like there might be a little bit of drizzle in the air, but hopefully it's just going to blow on by. Anyway, I'll let you see what I'm doing, and you can see at the end of today how bedraggled I look and how much I've achieved. Bye bye for now.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times.
Okay, well here's where I got to. This is, what time is it? 20 to 5 on Sunday the 10th of October. So I've had a few hours at this. The most monumental thing is I've got the roof on. Yay! This is 10-inch polycarbonate. It's not a clear one, but that's okay. And this is probably the cleanest you'll ever see it. You'll notice we have had a bit of rain. There's trees up above, and we sometimes get birds pooing at this point, so it's going to be a real annoyance for me to try and keep this clean, but we'll see. Also, I finished this side here, so I put the slightly wider hold weld mesh, still fox proof, on the top half of the door, and this narrower stuff, both 16 gauge by the way, is in the bottom. I've put some more of the larger hold stuff at the back there, as you can see. Now, while I'm in here, I actually did put mesh before I put the polycarbonate up, because I like to have that belt and braces, just in case the polycarbonate for some reason got broken or blew off. We've still got this very secure mesh there. More of the wider mesh at the top here. I already had the bottom bit done. I've put some trim on. I've run out of certain types of wood, so I'm going to have to go back to get some more. And then down at the bottom I've added some more height so that we're not getting the shavings kicked out quite as readily. And I've done the same here and round here. So made good progress, maybe not as much as I would have liked, but I just keep persevering. So it looks like it'll be next weekend before we get it finished now. Hopefully we'll get it finished then. I've got a couple of pet hates to do yet. I've got 2 doors to do. Actually, I don't know whether I'll get it finished next weekend. Depends if I can get anything done this week. So I've got the main door here, and I've got another bit of the narrow weld mesh to put over there, which I hate working with. Another bit of trim needed here, and then round at the back of the chicken coop I've got the door mostly made. I need to make a couple of adjustments, and then I need to actually mount the door. And then from the run perspective, I also need another small door here so that we can get into the coop, and then just complete the run mesh down there. Oh yes, and then for the coop I need obviously to put in the automatic door, and I need a ramp.
You and I can weather any storm.